The twin suns of Kepler 442b cast orange shadows across the abandoned Vryn farmstead as Zara dragged her molecular plow through the crystalline soil. 3 months ago, she'd been Dr. Zara Ozan, xenobotanist at the Terran Colonial Institute. Now she was just Zara, rejected, discredited, and exiled to this backwater agrarian world after her theories about Earth crops adapting to alien biomes had been dismissed as dangerous pseudoscience. The Vryn had left this farm decades ago, fleeing when their crops failed. Good riddance, Zara thought. More room for humanity's expansion. She'd bought the 100-hectare plot for next to nothing, determined to prove her detractors wrong. If she could grow Earth corn here, real Zia maize, not some gene-spliced abomination, she'd vindicate herself. The plow hit something solid. Zara cursed, killed the engine, and knelt. The crystalline soil here was mostly silicon dioxide with trace amounts of phosphorus, perfect for corn, according to her calculations. But this obstruction was different. She brushed away the glittering dirt, revealing a smooth metallic surface. Not Vryn construction, their architecture favored organic curves. This was geometric, precise, with equations etched into its surface. Her heart raced as she recognized the symbols. Not human, not Vryn, but something older. The Forerunners. Every spacefaring civilization had heard the legends. An ancient race that had seeded the galaxy with technology before vanishing 2 million years ago. Most dismissed it as myth. But Zara had spent 7 years studying xenorchaeology before switching to botany. She knew these symbols. She spent the next 4 hours excavating. The object was a cylinder 2 meters long, covered in mathematical formulae she couldn't fully decipher. But one sequence she recognized, the Fibonacci spiral, followed by chemical notations for carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, and sulfur, the 6 essential elements of Earth biology. Why would a Forerunner artifact be labeled with Earth's biological building blocks? Her communicator buzzed. Ozan, her younger brother, stationed on the orbital platform. Zara, you need to see this. I'm sending you spectral analysis of your farm. The holographic display materialized above her wrist. Her farm glowed red in the thermal scan, but beneath it, a vast network of tunnels spread like roots, artificial, organized, and decidedly not Vryn. There's an entire structure under your property, Ozan said, his voice tight with excitement. It's generating a low-level electromagnetic field. Whatever it is, it's still active. Zara's mind raced. The Vryn hadn't failed here because of bad farming. They'd failed because something underneath was interfering with their crops. But Earth plants were different, hardier, more adaptable. She looked at the cylinder in her hands. The equations weren't just mathematical, they were instructions. A genetic template. Her hands trembled as she connected her portable sequencer to the artifact. The data that flooded her screen made her gasp. This wasn't Forerunner technology designed to suppress life, it was designed to cultivate it. Specifically, carbon-based, oxygen-breathing life, Earth life. The implications crashed over her like a supernova. The Forerunners hadn't just vanished, they'd planned for succession. This farm, this entire planet, was a genetic vault, a testing ground. And humanity's crops weren't adapting to alien worlds through natural selection. They'd been designed to. Every kernel of corn in her storage bay carried dormant genetic sequences, activated only in alien soil with specific mineral compositions. The phosphorus-rich crystalline earth of Kepler 442b was the key. Her corn hadn't just grown, it had thrived, its roots reaching down to interface with the ancient network below. The cylinder pulsed with soft blue light. A holographic projection erupted from its surface, a star map showing hundreds of worlds, each marked with a different Earth species. Wheat on Tau Ceti E, rice on Proxima Centauri B, soybeans on TRAPPIST-1. Humanity hadn't conquered the stars through ingenuity alone. They'd been prepared for this, selected, groomed across millennia of agricultural evolution by an intelligence so vast and patient that it made her species look like mayflies. But why? The answer materialized as the hologram shifted, showing a timeline. 2 million years ago, the Forerunners had faced an enemy, something vast, entropic, that consumed energy and left dead worlds in its wake. They couldn't defeat it, only delay it. So they'd hidden a weapon across the galaxy, disguised as agriculture. Earth's crops weren't just food. They were bioweapons, carbon-based life so aggressive, so adaptable that it could outcompete anything. And humanity was the delivery mechanism. Zara laughed, a sound hovering between wonder and hysteria. Her colleagues had called her crazy for believing Earth crops could terraform alien worlds. They'd been right to fear her, just not for the reasons they thought. She activated her communicator. Ozan, I need you to spread word to every human colony. They need to plant everything, everywhere. What? Why? Because in approximately 300 years, something's coming. Something that eats worlds. And we're the galaxy's immune system. Zara looked at her small field of corn, already 2 meters tall after just 3 weeks of growth. By this time next year, it would cover the entire farm. In 10 years, the whole continent. In a century, the planet would be a green jewel of Earth life. Humanity had always wondered why they were alone in the galaxy. Why no other intelligent species seemed to have Earth's expansionist drive. Now she knew they weren't alone. They were chosen, and the Forerunners had bet the galaxy's future on one thing: that stubborn, rejected human woman would plant her corn. Zara smiled, grabbed her seeds, and got back to work. The universe wouldn't save itself.